स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः। यथाग्नेर्दाहिका शक्ति रामकृष्णे स्थिता ह्य सर्वविद्यास्वरूपां तां शारदां प्रणमाम्यहम्। नमः श्रीयतिराजाय विवेकानन्दसूरये सच्चित्सुखस्वरूपाय स्वामिने तापहारिणे। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुर्साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। Please repeat. योगानन्दः प्रेमानन्दः चान्ये वये च पार्षदाः रामकृष्णगतप्राणाः सर्वांस्तान् प्रणमाम्यहम् सर्वांस्तान् प्रणमाम्यहम्। Few minutes we will try to think about Swami Subodhananda Ji Maharaj, another direct disciple of Sri Ramakrishna, whose Janmatiti we are observing silently, simple. All these direct disciples, 16 direct disciples from Swami Vivekananda till the last Swami Akhandananda and others who passed away. All these are powerful Ishvara Kotis, Jivan Muktas. They came for a particular purpose. They lived with the avatar, the Supreme Conscious Being in the form of Sri Ramakrishna, whom we call Chit Ghana Kai, the consciousness which took the form of Sri Ramakrishna. And Sri Ramakrishna picked up, like selecting flowers in the market, fresh flowers early morning. Sri Ramakrishna brought them to Dakshineshwar, invited them to Dakshineshwar, and gave them the highest experience of Brahman, of God, of different deities, and started the Ramakrishna Sangha. So, most important is implementation, practice, and absorption of the spiritual ideas which we get from books and Bhagavad Gita, Upanishads, Acharyas, Gurus. So in one way, all these direct disciples, before coming to Sri Ramakrishna, were already so pure, so clean, so simple, that it just required little touch, one word, one example, and they attained the highest. More than scriptural knowledge and lectures and everything, though they are in one way necessary, what we should understand as spiritual aspirants, sadhakas, is to reach God. No degree, no position, no name, fame is required. What is required is a child's heart, simplicity, niradambaratvam, childlike simplicity. In spiritual life, again and again it is used. Childlike simplicity. The child has no thief in his heart. The child has no lust in his heart. So it is so free, it's so wonderful. It is easy for the children to go towards God. Sri Ramakrishna became like a child, Santana Bhava. And the avatar, or avatara Varishtha, avatara Purusha, will have certain divine qualities, manifesting time and again from childhood. But he needs a medium. Water is everywhere, but we need a tap for us to use it. God is everywhere, but we need a temple, a punya kshetram, a tirtha kshetram. People go all the way to Amarnath, to Badrinath, to Rameshwaram, Kashi, this side Sri Jailam, Jyotirlingas, Shaktipitas, because in that particular place there is a great manifestation of divine power. Qualities we have to think. Mentioned in the Bhagavad Gita, 2nd chapter, Sthita Prajna Lakshana, 12th chapter, Bhakti Yogi Lakshana, 16th chapter, Daivasura Sampat Vibhaga, Daivi Sampat Lakshana. Again, 13th chapter, some values, spiritual values. All these put together, Shankaracharya says, it is not that you have it or I don't have it. We have to practice it. We have to think about it. As much as possible, we have to apply it. Yatha sadhyam karishye. There is no measurement. ఇంత చేస్తే పుణ్యం, అంత చేస్తే పాపం, ఇంత చేస్తే నరకం, అంత చేస్తే భగవంతుడు ఆశీర్వాదం అనగా యథాసాధ్యం కరిష్యే. Lovingly we shall have to do, with a simple heart we should do, not complicate it. That idea of simplicity, niradambaratvam, saralata, childlikeness, we find in Swami Subodhananda Ji Maharaj. That's why all these direct disciples called him Kokha. In Bengali, Kokha means child. Koki for girls. Kokha for boys, for gents. So till the end in the Ramakrishna order, we say Kokha Maharaj only. Subodhananda. Like a child. Nothing inside. No treachery, no hypocrisy, no cloud covering the sky. So wonderful. So Sri Ramakrishna received him with so much joy. His nature was simple, calm, sweet. And he didn't want to be in bondage of samsara, of marriage. From childhood he developed that idea. It will obstruct my path towards spirituality, because from his mother, from his father, he learnt all the scriptures. A religious household, practicing Sanatana Dharma values, Hindu values. So, he denied. Father thought, a small boy, what is he talking? That time child marriages in India. By 8th standard itself, they thought they will marry him off. So that later he matures and becomes a householder. But look at his heart, look at his resolution, look at his decision. He said, what? It will hamper my spiritual life. I am not interested in these. So they did not raise the topic because he is a young boy. But he was sure that father is planning something. So what did he do? He went directly to the mother, Divine Mother Kali. There is a place in Kolkata called Tantania. So Mother Kali is worshipped there, and that temple was owned by the family of Swami Subodhananda, Shankar Ghosh. So he went to the mother and said, generally what do people do modern times? Go to Ganesha temple, go here and there, pray for more marks, more blessings, so that the tension-free exam. And this boy, young boy, Subodh, is pray to God so that I will get less marks. Why? Father told, if you get less marks, no marriage. So I will not get less marks. Whether it's divine intervention, whether it is magic, or whether he did not write properly, he could not be promoted. So the idea of marriage was dropped. Felt so happy. Now I can think of God, I can meditate, I can lead a peaceful life. So at that time he comes across Sri Ramakrishna's teachings in a book, Bengali book. So impressed, so happy, so inspired. What a wonderful teaching from this Dakshineshwar saint. And then he meets Sri Ramakrishna in 1885. That changes his life. Occasionally Sri Ramakrishna used to tell, come on Tuesday, come on Saturday. And along with his friend he went. He started praising Sri Ramakrishna so much. Wonderful teachings, so beautiful teachings like that. He learnt humility from Sri Ramakrishna. Sri Ramakrishna prayed to the mother, what? I am lower than a worm. What name, what fame, it is all ridiculous. Really, I am insignificant than a worm, he shouted, Sri Ramakrishna. Generally, little praise, little name and fame comes, people start jumping, is it not? Sri Ramakrishna, you see, showing us how humbleness, how devotion, how important it is. Once name and fame, ego comes in, finished. It will obstruct all the water going into the field. So Subodhanandaji, called Subodh, learnt this is not important. So till the end of his life, he never encouraged name, fame, or praising, or somebody glorifying him, nothing. He would snub them. He lost interest in studies after meeting Sri Ramakrishna, started meditating more and more. And Sri Ramakrishna, in his own usual way, one day wrote the Bija Mantra of Mother on his tongue. Sri Ramakrishna had 2-3 ways of giving Mantra Diksha. One is writing Mantra Diksha on his tongue, or by a touch, or by just looking. That was Sri Ramakrishna. So for Subodhananda, his blessing, Sri Ramakrishna wrote the mantra and awake, O Mother, awake, Kundalini, Jagoma, Kula Kundalini. Really felt energy rising from the lower spine, from Muladhara, and lost in outer consciousness. So from that time his entire life started changing. So served Sri Ramakrishna in Kashipur, in Shampukur, and later after Sri Ramakrishna's passing away, went for pilgrimage Other disciples all went. Brahmanji went. Swamiji walked away to Himalayas. Each disciple went in his own way. They didn't want to remain in attachment in one place. At that time, Sri Ramakrishna is such a loving master that he was protecting everybody from all directions. He had to cross a river, Falgu, in Bihar, in Gaya Kshetra. So he saw somebody walking in the mid, water was very, very less. And he thought he also can walk and go the other side and meditate. The moment he came half the way, there was a heavy rain and it was a flood of water and he was getting drowned, he was getting washed away. Then he prayed, "Oh Master, this is my last pranam to you," and closed his eyes. Immediately he felt somebody holding his hand and drawing him away to the other side and saved him. Then he came to know Sri Ramakrishna is always with us, only just surrender to him. Like this, so many wonderful incidents. Faith in Sri Ramakrishna's divinity. So, Sri Ramakrishna could give everything, but he was testing his disciples. He told in Kashipur garden house, "Hey Subodh, you go and meditate quietly under a tree." Subodh said, I don't want to meditate. I cannot meditate. If I had to meditate, why should I come to you? I will go to some other guru who gives me in a magic touch. Then Sri Ramakrishna understood this fellow's simplicity. He said, yes, you need not meditate, but morning and evening think of me. Just think of me, that is enough. That was his sadhana. Sri Ramakrishna gave him without meditation. People never saw him sitting quiet in deep meditation like others. He was like a loving child moving about in Belur Math and moving about other places. So, this wonderful relationship between the direct disciples was formed in Belur Math also. He was playful, childlike with everybody, especially with Swamiji, whom he loved very much. And he said, somebody asked him, "Maharaj, what is the difference between Swami Bhaskarananda and Swami Vivekananda?" At the time, Swami Bhaskarananda was a Mahayogi Brahmagnani in Benares. What is the difference? See, Bhaskarananda and other great gurus are all wonderful people, great people. But Vivekananda is Shiva himself. That was his devotion to Swamiji. So, he alone could meet Swamiji face to face. All other direct disciples used to run away, and others also. Swamiji's little scolding, he was Shiva, sometimes Rudravatara. So, Subodhanji alone could go. One day, Belur Math time, dinner time was about 8:45. Then all are sitting. Swamiji was still alive. He was reading a book and spending time in his room. He did not hear the bell. But their love was, till Swamiji comes, nobody will eat. Brahmarpanam will not be chanted. So what to do? 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 9 o'clock, they are feeling hungry. Nobody dare go to Swamiji and say time for dinner. They sent Koka Maharaj, Subodhananda. "Hey Koka, tum jao, go and bring Swamiji." Koka Maharaj went quietly behind Swamiji. He was reading a book, full concentration. He did not know that Koka Maharaj has come inside. From backside, Koka Maharaj saw the page number of that book. He remembered the page number, snatched the book and ran away. Then Swamiji got furious. "You fool! You snatched my book. How will I remember the page number now? Why did you do that?" "Dada, don't worry. I remember the page number. You first come for eating. Others are all waiting for you. Unless you come, they won't eat." Swamiji hugged him and said, "Wonderful love and affection." So when there is no conflict inside, when there is no obstructions inside, this love flows between disciples, between the team. Whether in the office or family or whether anywhere, these are the things that we should adopt and try to fulfill our spiritual life. So let us learn the spiritual simplicity in spiritual life and total surrender to the Guru, self-surrender, Sharanagatoham, Sharanagatoham, and dedicate our life for the service of Sri Ramakrishna, Mother and Swamiji. So till the end he was like that in Belur. So in Friday, 2nd December 1932, because of the TB infection in his lungs, Swami Subodhananda passed away. Thinking of Sri Ramakrishna twice a day. We will pray to Swami Subodhananda today after the class and in the bhajan time, so that he will bless us with that devotion, that surrender, simplicity, and faith in the Ramakrishna Sangha, faith in Sri Ramakrishna. So that is the small introduction. Now we will go to our regular class, Atma Bodha. Sada Shiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyama Asmadacharya Paryanta Vande Guru Parampara. Sada Shiva Samarambha Shankaracharya Madhyama Asmadacharya Paryanta Vande Guru Parampara. Tapo Bhikshina Papanam Shantanam Vitaraginam Mumukshunam Apekshoyam Atma Bodho Vidhiyate. Atma Bodho Vidhiyate is composing the great scripture, the Prakarana Grantha called Self-Knowledge, Atma Bodha, to serve the needs of those who have been purified through the practice of austerities, tapas. Because of tapas, kshena papanam, all their papas, all their demerits have been purified, and they are peaceful at heart, shantanam, no other cravings, no other desires, vitaraginam, and their only one intention is mumukshutvam, moksham ichha. I want to be liberated, I want enlightenment, I want to be free from these bondages of samsara. That is the purpose of Atma Bodha. So let us recite 36th shloka onwards, please. 36, 36 to 45. Nitya Shuddha Vimuktaikam Akhandanandamadvayam Satyam Jnanamanantam Yat Param Brahmaham Tat Evam Nirantarabhyasta Brahmaivasmiti Vasana Haratya Vidya Vikshepa Roga Nivarasayanam Vivikta Deshasinah Virago Vijitendriyah Bhavaye Dekamatmanam Tamanantamananyathihi Atmanyevakhilam drishyam Pravilapyadhiya sudhihi Bhavaye Dekamatmanam Nirmalakashavatsada Rupa Varnadikam Sarvam Vihaya Paramarthavit Paripurna Chidananda Swarupena Vatisthate Gnatrijnana Gneya Bhedaha Parenatmani Vidyate चिदानन्दैकरूपत्वात् दीप्यते स्वयमेव तत् एवमात्मारणौ ध्यानं मथने सततं कृते उदितावगतिर्ज्वाला सर्वाज्ञानेन्धनं दहेत् अरुणेनेव बोधेन पूर्वं सन्तमसे हृते तत आविर्भवेदात्मा स्वयमेवांशुमानिव आत्मा तु सततं प्राप्तः अपि अप्रतवत् न विद्यया अप्यप्राप्तवदविद्यया. That is split as api apratavat avidyaya. Tannashe praptavad bhati swakantabharanam yatha sthanam purushavad bhrantya krita brahmani jivata जीवस्य तात्विके रूपे तस्मिन् दृष्टे निवर्तते. So, all these previous shlokas, three kinds of sadhana: Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana. Manana is what we have recited now, up to 50. Later it is Nididhyasana, meditation, meditation, meditation. Nothing else. So when we do this manthanam or mananam, what happens? The ignorance gets weakened. It becomes weak. It becomes slowly diluted, become more and more focused, more and more joyful. So that amount of sadhana has to be done. Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana for any work and more for Atma Gnanam. So 62 we were discussing a little last Sunday. Swayam antar bahirvyapya bhasayan akhilam jagat brahma prakashate vanhi pratapta ayasa pindavat. Example after example Shankara has given throughout all these 62 shlokas. Here also one example, so that from the abstract we can come to the concrete. We can understand the truth better through different examples like Sri Ramakrishna. Swayam antar bahihi vyapya. Antah vyapya, which is inside, bahir vyapya, which is outside. So the consciousness is both inside and outside. What is this? This one called? This is called the basement hall. Suppose I put one wall in this hall. What happens? It is half. But that space continues to remain. Naam ke vaste is that wall in between or the screen in between. The screen goes, everything is one. Similarly, consciousness on the other side and consciousness on this side is the same. What prevents me from seeing consciousness as one is that screen. Slowly, the screen is called Ajnana. When the Ajnana goes, then what is inside is outside. What is outside is inside. Sarvam Kalvidam Brahma. Tattvamasi. Aham Brahmasmi. All these ideas will come. So, Antaha Bahihi Vyapya. Itself, Swayam itself, pervading everything inside and outside. Bhasayan Akhilam Jagat. It illuminates, illumining the entire universe. Brahma prakashate vanhihi. Brahman shines like the fire. Pratapta ayasa pindavat, whose glow permeates a red hot iron ball. Take iron ball which is cold, which is black, put it in that fire. Because of the heat of that fire, it becomes red in color. It glows like a red ball. Similarly, our contact with that Supreme Consciousness, we also gain that red hotness, the glow. So actually, this sloka is an extension of sloka number 61, the previous sloka. What does it say? Shankara says, Yad bhasa bhasyate arkadi bhasya yattu na bhasyate yena sarvamidam bhati tad brahmet yavadharayet. Realize that to be Brahman, by the light of which everything shines, and the reflected one cannot show this light, and by which everything is illumined, know that to be Brahman. Now, think for a moment. Can we imagine anything without consciousness? We cannot imagine anything without consciousness. And we have to keep in mind when we read 62nd shloka that everything is under the vibrations of the consciousness. Swayam antar bahir vyapya bhasayan nakhilam jagat. It illumines the whole world. That is why whatever we see and touch and listen and speak with the five indriyas is full of consciousness. This is the underlying truth. I am saying this book because of consciousness. A dead body cannot see the book. I am touching this table because plus consciousness. Table plus consciousness. The flask plus consciousness. You are seeing me plus because of consciousness. Not because of the eyes. Not because of the specs. Not because of the what you call the retina. Not because of the sensory nerves. It is because of consciousness. A person plus consciousness. A table plus consciousness. Chaitanyam, Chaitanyam, Chaitanyam. Antar bahir vyapya. And it is established as consciousness. Sri Ramakrishna touches young Narendra, who was ridiculing, what is this man talking? This is God, that is God, this is consciousness, that is consciousness, this table is, the door is consciousness, that gopuram is consciousness. What is Sri Ramakrishna talking? Mad fellow. He is criticizing, sitting on the outer veranda of Sri Ramakrishna's room in Dakshineshwar. Sri Ramakrishna with a towel took one gamcha and just touched Narendra. And what happened? 3 days and 3 nights Narendra is seeing only consciousness. Only that Brahman. The all pervasiveness of Brahman. Head is reeling. He's forgotten his identity as Narendra. I the son of Vishwanath Datta. He's standing in the center of the road in Kolkata. Big chariot is coming, horse chariot. Good speed. Narendra is saying, that is consciousness. I am consciousness. Where should I go? That fellow is shouting, hey, jao, 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 dur jao. You will be crushed. Nothing. And the story says somebody pushed him off in the market, in the road. Some other consciousness. Then near his house there is a playground, it seems. There's a railing on the around the playground like a fence, iron railing. He's hitting that, hitting his forehead with consciousness, thinking that is also consciousness. Mattu, a kind of intoxication came over him. It's all experience which Sri Ramakrishna is giving for future Gnana Marga, Gnana Yoga in this world. Swamiji had come to synthesize all the 4 yogas like his master. Karma Yoga, Gnana Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Raja Yoga, and Bhagavad Gita Yoga, Abhyasa Yoga, Buddhi Yoga, Ananya Yoga, Mano Yoga. All this was Sri Ramakrishna's teachings. So unless this fellow gets the experience of that consciousness as Antarbahihi Vyapya, the purpose for which he come will be defeated. So Sri Ramakrishna gives him that experience, and Swamiji realizes what that oneness is. His mother is serving food. Narayan, you have come. Please sit down, I will serve food. Other brothers and sisters have finished eating. What does he see? Consciousness in the form of his mother. What is the food? Consciousness. He's just sitting there and enjoying that consciousness for 3 days. Then slowly his mind comes back to body consciousness. Because it has gone beyond the Panchakoshas, gone beyond the bondages, gone beyond time, space and causation. Desha Kala Nimitta is body samsara. The Absolute is created as this universe through the medium called Desha Kala Nimitta. Space, time and causation. Everything is limited in that. But the reality is everything is absolute. So consciousness is spreading itself over everything in the world. And every known object is full of consciousness, from the ant to the elephant. Antarbahir Vyapya. And this is giving light to everything. The superpower. So I experience what is happening in every kosha in myself. Panchakosha Vivarana in the Taittiriya Upanishad. Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manomaya, Vijnanamaya, Anandamaya, behind that is the Atman. But the workings of every kosha I am realizing, because it is working through consciousness. Each has got its own life because of consciousness. Body is having life because of the consciousness. So consciousness is spreading. I know what is happening in every kosha, or in the 3 sharirams that is described in Vedanta. Sthula shariram, Sukshma shariram, Karana shariram. We are caught up in this Sthula shariram because of our attachment, because of our avivekam. Reduce the ajnana by neti. Not this, not this, not this, not this, not this. Go on attacking the mind. Any thought coming about attachment, attack it, neti. This is not that, this is not that. Then what is it? That is Sat, Chit, Ananda. Asti, Bhati, Priya. So though the example given is very simple one, yet it contains deep meaning. What is that simple one? Ayasa Pindavat. Brahma prakashate vanhihi pratapta ayasa pindavat. Like the fire that permeates a red hot iron ball, inwardly and outwardly, and it shines by itself. The constant contact with the iron ball, with the fire, makes it look hot. A cold iron ball, what is it? A dull object? An inert object? Jiva Chava, just there, like an object, no life in it. But because of the presence of the intense heat, it glows, it becomes red in color. Can you see the heat? We cannot see the heat, only we feel the heat. Similarly, consciousness. But look at the beautiful rhyming which Swamiji put in the Arati song. Chit Ghana Kai. Chit is consciousness. That has condensed, that is called the avatara. Condensed form of consciousness is in front of you, Sri Ramakrishna, Swamiji says. And for Sri Ramakrishna, Bhavatarini is consciousness. In that Chinmayi Murti, it is not Mrunmayi. Till Ramakrishna became the Pujari of Dakshineshwar temple, it was Mrunmayi. People were just doing the puja and eating the prasadam. But for Ramakrishna, Mother is consciousness. Mother is living. Anandamayima, Prakashamayima. So we cannot see the heat, but we can feel its presence or its effect on the iron ball. The iron ball is creation. It is the world. And the heat represents the all-pervasive self. Sarva Vyapi Antar Bahir Vyapya Tishtati. So even though the matter or the samsara or this world is dead, inert, lifeless and is stationary, what happens in this sloka? He says, Brahma prakashate. Like the fire, Brahman glows. It gives light. Swayam prakasha atma. Because of the play of the vitality of the Supreme Brahman, Sri Ramakrishna's touch for Narendra, Sri Ramakrishna's touch for Mathurnath Vishwas. 3 days, 3 nights, Mathur also could not do any work. He is saying only that higher consciousness. I prayed, Baba, please remove this experience. I am not able to do my work. He is caught in that consciousness. Sri Ramakrishna, you only wanted this. All right. You want to be in the world? I will take it back. Sri Ramakrishna could give and take. He is the controller. He is the supreme. He is the real consciousness. All others are reflections. Brahman shines because of its self-luminous, self-effulgent nature. Brahma prakashate. Look at the earlier shloka, 61. Yadbhasa bhasyate arkadi bhasyair yattu na bhasyate. It can bright up others, others need not bright it up. Not possible. So Brahman shines because of its self-luminous, self-effulgent nature. It illumines the inner and outer world. So whenever we go out, think that you are in consciousness. You come back home, you are in consciousness. There is nothing other than consciousness. That supreme consciousness as Brahman. This is the highest Advaita knowledge. And earlier also there is a beautiful meaning. Like butter in every drop of milk. Here he has used heat in every part of the iron ball. Permeates. Invisible butter pervades the milk. The invisible heat pervades the iron ball. Sri Ramakrishna says, God himself has become everything. The universe and its living beings. You will realize it when you have perfect knowledge. The real knowledge is this knowledge. When Subodhananda's Janma in these teachings, we get this. There is nothing other than God, other than consciousness. That is real education. And he has lost interest in this textbook education. Because he said that is only roti kapada makhan education. Bhuktaye natu muktaye. It gives me good food, good salary, good job, but it won't give me moksha. It will give me stress and strain only. I am the mercy of somebody. But that real education which gives me highest anandam, highest moksha is real education which I got from Sri Ramakrishna. Sri Ramakrishna continues in the Gospel, page 1818 and 820. He says, you will realize it when you have perfect knowledge. God himself has become the 24 cosmic principles. the mind, intellect, body and so forth. Everything is consciousness. You call it by any name. Vedantis call it Brahman, Bhaktas call it God, or whatever name you want. But that is the truth. God is the eternal and infinite Brahman. He does exist. There is no doubt about it. He is Ananta. He is eternal. So, once more, please recite 62, then we'll proceed to 63. Swayamantar bahir vyapya bhasayannakhilam jagat brahma prakashate vanhihi prataptaya sapindavat. Now 63. Please repeat. Jagadvilakshanam Brahma Brahmanonyanya kinchana Brahmanyadbhati chen mitya Yatha marumarichika. Jagadvilakshanam Brahma Brahmanonyanya kinchana Brahmanyadbhati chen mitya Yatha marumarichika. Two parts of this principle Shankaracharya is teaching us of Vedanta is Jagad Vilakshanam Brahma. First part. Brahman is counter-indicated by the universe. Vilakshanam. Next. Brahmanaha anyat na kinchana. There exists nothing other than Brahman. It is the assertion, it is the stamp. Next, third sentence. Brahman anyat bhati chen mithya. Brahmanan anyat bhati chet mithya. What it means? If anything other than Brahman shines, it is mithya. It is unreal. Yatha marumarichika. Like a mirage, Endamavu. What is this Endamavu? Marumarichika? Water is there, but water is not there. In a particular angle, you find water. Mind creates that illusion. But if you have the Viveka, if you have the higher knowledge, immediately your mind will tell, no, that is only a false image. There is no water there, I will die. If I go behind it, I will go on going for miles and miles and I die of thirst. It is unreal. So here there is a very interesting point in Vedanta, in understanding the scriptures. The initial sadhana, the initial teaching by the Acharya is separating Vedantic truth from the world. First denial. This is separate, that is separate. Then the second struggle, second sadhana is to say it is nothing other than Brahman. The initial struggle in Vedanta is to separate consciousness and the world. As what? Chetanam, achetanam. Conscious, unconscious. And the next level is negation of the world and retaining consciousness as the ultimate reality, which is taught in this verse by Shankara, 63. First stage, what he says? Brahmad vilakshanam, jagad vilakshanam Brahma. Brahman is other than the universe. It is separate. Other than the universe. So first negate it, separate it. Then make him sit and say, now what is the fun there? What is a very interesting point? You are separating consciousness as Brahman or the Atman. Then consciousness is not a separate entity. It is always singular. No plural for consciousness. It is always experienced in the singular. Ekameva na dvitiyam. So there is nothing as the world. There is nothing as the snake. There is nothing as the mirage. Brahman alone exists. How he will reconcile this point? Vedanta struggles. Vedanta means Upanishads, Shankara, Bhagavad Gita, other Prakarana Granthas. Says Vedanta struggles to separate Brahman from matter. All the instruments of knowledge, Gnana Indriyas, they are all instruments for us, are capable of the infrastructure and the material part of the body only. What are the eyes doing? Seeing only the physical structure, seeing only this building, seeing outside vehicles, trees, everything. Non-material spirit and the material spirit. Atma, Anatma, Vastu, Viveka. First the Guru teaches this to the Shishya. Anatma, Atma, Vastu, Viveka. Chetana, Achetana, Vastu, Viveka. That is where Sankhya and Yoga darshanas, there are 6 darshanas in Hindu Dharma, philosophy, Shad darshanas, Nyaya, Vaisheshika, Sankhya, Yoga, Mimamsa, Vedanta. Sankhya and Yoga come together always, nearest. And they link up with Vedanta for realizing the truth. So in Sankhya and Yoga philosophy, this Vilakshana has been done, bifurcation, as Prakriti and Purusha. So Vedanta teachers appreciate Sankhya and Yoga and say, you have done wonderful work. This is Purusha, this is Prakriti. And they advise, please do not stop there by separating this as Atma, this and Atma. It will be confusing for man. You have to reconcile. You have to make Brahman as the main axis of everything. Like the sun is the axis of all the planets. Everything is going around the sun. That is the second stage of which Shankara mentions. He says, the second stage is that there is no real matter separate other than Brahman. See that sentence. First sentence is, Jagad Vilakshanam Brahma, number 1. It is separate from Brahman. Next sentence is, Brahmanaha Anyat Na Kinchana. There is nothing other than Brahman. Interesting point is, what I do not see, there is a question answer dialogue between Shishya and Guru. What I am not experiencing and seeing, you are telling it is there. What is that? Consciousness. నాకు కనబడతలేదు, అది ఉంది అంటావు నువ్వు. Then you say it is the only thing which is ever there. Other things are like water in the mirage. Last sentence you see. Everything is mithya. Brahmad anyad bhati chet mithya. Yatha marumarichika. Other things are like water in the mirage. Still little example they give. Mirage comes mostly in the deserts. People are going in the desert walking, you see water. So there is sand called desert. Keep this example in mind. There is sand called desert. And the mirage is water. Sand is there, water also is there. We know that there will be only sand in the desert. From where water has come? Desert means sand, 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 sand. If you see anything else in the desert beside the sand, it has to be false. It cannot be true. That is how this example is derived. Then, Vedanta says, the desert sand is Brahman. The desert sand is Brahman. The world of objects is the mirage that appears like water. The Acharya says, Shankara, Brahman alone is real, nothing else is real. But if you see water of worldliness, then you have accepted as real something which is unreal, which only appears to be real. Yatha maru marichika. As if water is there, but water is not there. It's just an apparent reality. Don't go into that. Go to the reality. Reality is Jagad Brahmana Anyat Na Kinchana. That is the truth. There is nothing other than Brahman in this universe. Here we stop and go deeper in the next class. Pum Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Tat Sat. Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.
Oh ॐ ह्रीं ऋतं त्वमचलो गुणजित् गुणेभ्यः नक्तं देवं सकरुणं तव पादपद्मं मोहङ्कषं बहुकृतं न भजे यतोऽहं तस्मात् त्वमेव शरणं मम दीनबन्धो भक्तिर्भगश्च भजनं भवभेदकारे गच्छन्त्यलं सुविपुलं गमनाय तत्त्वं वक्त्रोद्धृतोऽपि हृदये न च भाति किञ्चित् तस्मात् त्वमेव शरणं मम दीनबन्धो तेजस्तरन्ति तरसा त्वयि तृप्ता तृष्णा रागे कृते ऋतपथे त्वयि रामकृष्णे मर्त्यामृतं तव पदं मरणोर्मिनाशम् तस्मात् त्वमेव शरणं मम दीनबन्धो कृत्यं करोति कलुषं कुहकान्तकारे शान्तं शिवं सुविमलं तव नामनाथ यस्मादहं त्वशरणो जगदेकगम्या तस्मात् त्वमेव शरणं मम दीनबन्धो ॐ स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्म स्वरूपिणे अवतार वरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः। ॐ नमः श्री भगवते रामकृष्णाय नमो नमः। ॐ नमः श्री भगवते रामकृष्णाय नमो नमः। ॐ नमः श्री भगवते रामकृष्णाय नमो नमः। सर्वमंगल मांगल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थ साधिके शरण्ये त्र्यंबके गौरी नारायणी नमोस्तुते। सृष्टि स्थिति विनाशाना शक्ति भूते सनातनी गुणाश्रये गुणमये नारायणी नमोस्तुते। शरणागता दीनार्ता परित्राण परायणे सर्वस्यार्थे हरे देवी नारायणी नमोस्तुते। जय नारायणी नमोस्तुते। जय नारायणी नमोस्तुते। जय नारायणी नमोस्तुते। जय नारायणी नमोस्तुते। प्रकृतिं परमां अभयां वरदां नररूपधरां जनतापहरां शरणागत सेवकतोषकरीं प्रणमामि परां जननीं जगतां गुणहीनसुतान् अपराधयुतान् कृपयाद्य समुद्धर मोहगतान् शरणं पतेषु च चरणाश्रयदानेन कृपामये नमोऽस्तु ते। लज्जापटावृते नित्यं शारदे ज्ञानदायिके पापेभ्यो नः सदा रक्ष कृपामये नमोऽस्तु ते। रामकृष्णगतप्राणां तन्नाम श्रवणप्रियां तद्भावरञ्जिताकारां प्रणमामि मुहुर्मुहुः। पवित्रं चरितं यस्याः पवित्रं जीवनं तथा पवित्रता स्वरूपिण्यै तस्यै कुर्मो नमो नमः। देवीं प्रसन्नां प्रणतार्तिहन्त्रीं योगीन्द्रपूज्यां युगधर्मपात्रीं तां शारदां भक्तिविज्ञानदात्रीं दयास्वरूपां प्रणमामि नित्यम्। स्नेहेन बध्नासि मनोस्मदीयं दोषानशेषान् सगुणीकरोषि आहेतुनानो नयसे सदोषान् स्वाङ्गे गृहीत्वा यदिदं प्रसीद मातर्विनयेन याचे नित्यं भव स्नेहवती सुतेषु प्रेमैकबिन्दुं चिरदग्धचित्ते विषुं च चित्तं कुरु नः सुशान्तम्। जननीं शारदां देवीं रामकृष्णं जगद्गुरुं पादपद्मे तयोः श्रित्वा प्रणमामि मुहुर्मुहुः। प्रणमामि मुहुर्मुहुः।
भजनमाला पार्ट 2 पेज नंबर 74. भजनमाला पार्ट 2 पेज नंबर 74 7-4 श्री रामाष्टकम. भजे विशेषसुन्दरं समस्तपापखण्डनं भजे विशेषसुन्दरं समस्तपापखण्डनं स्वभक्तचित्तरञ्जनं स्वदैव राममद्वयं भजे विशेषसुन्दरं
समस्तपापखण्डनं स्वभक्तचित्तरञ्जनं सदैव राममद्वयं
जटाकलापशोभितं समस्तपापनाशकं जटाकलापशोभितं समस्तपापनाशकं स्वभक्तभीतिवर्जनं भजे राममद्वयं भजे विशेषसुन्दरं समस्तपापखण्डनं निजस्वरूपबोधकं कृपाकरं भवापहं निजस्वरूपबोधकं कृपाकरं भवापहं समं शिवं निरञ्जनं भजे राममद्वयं भजे विशेषसुन्दरं समस्तपापखण्डनं सप्रंच पञ्चकल्पितं यनामरूपवास्तवं सप्रंच पञ्चकल्पितं यनामरूपवास्तवं निराकृतिं निरामयं भजे राममद्वयं भजे विशेषसुन्दरं समस्तपापखण्डनं निष्प्रपञ्च निर्विकल् निर्मलं निरामयं निष्प्रपञ्च निर्विकल्प निर्मलं निरामयं चिदेकरूप सन्ततं भजे राममद्वयं भजे विशेषसुन्दरं समस्तपापखण्डनं भवाब्धिपोतरूपकं यशेष देहकल्पितं भवाब्धिपोतरूपकं यशेष देहकल्पितं गुणाकरं कृपाकरं भजे राममद्वयं भजे विशेष सुन्दरं समस्त पापखण्डनम् महासुवाक्यबोधकैर्विराजमानवाक्पदैः महासुवाक्यबोधकैर्विराजमानवाक्पदैः परब्रह्म व्यापकं भजेऽहराममद्वयं भजे विशेष सुन्दरं समस्त पापखण्डनम् शिवप्रदं सुखप्रदं भवच्छिदं भ्रमापहं शिवप्रदं सुखप्रदं भवच्छिदं भ्रमापहं विराजमान देशिकं भजेऽहराममद्वयं विराजमानदेशिकं भजेऽहराममद्वयं भजे विशेष सुन्दरं समस्त पापखण्डनं स्वभक्तचित्तरञ्जनं स्वदैव राममद्वयं भजे विशेषसुन्दरं समस्त पापखण्डनं भजे विशेषसुन्दरं समस्त पापखण्डनम् स्वभक्तचित्तरञ्जनं स्वदैव रामम् अद्वयम् Bhajanmala Part 2, page number 113, 113. भवानी दयानि भवानि दयानि भवानि दयानि भवानि दयानि महावाक्यवाणी महावाक्यवाणी सुरनर मुनिजन मानि सुरनर मुनिजन मानि सकल बुध ज्ञानी भवानी दयानि भवानी दयानि महावाक्यवाणी महावाक्यवाणी सुरनर मुनिजन मानि सुरनर मुनिजन मानि सकल बुध ज्ञानी भवानी दयानि भवानी जग जननी जग जानी जग जननी जग जानी जग जननी जग जानी जग जननी जग जानी महिषासुर मर्दिनी जग जननी जग जानी जग जननी जग जानी महिषासुर मर्दिनी ज्वाला मुखी चंडी ज्वाला मुखी चंडी ज्वाला मुखी चंडी ज्वाला अमर पददानी भवानी दयानि भवानी दयानि महावाक्यवाणी महावाक्यवाणी सुरनर मुनिजन मानि सुरनर मुनिजन मानि सकल बुध ज्ञानी भवानी दयानि भवानी दयानि जग जननी जग जानी जग जननी जग जानी जग जननी जग जानी जग जननी जग जानी महिषासुर मर्दिनी जग जननी जग जानी जग जननी जग जानी महिषासुर मर्दिनी ज्वालामुखी चंडी ज्वालामुखी चंडी ज्वालामुखी चंडी ज्वालामुखी चंडी अमर पददानी भवानी दयानि भवानी दयानि महावाक्यवाणी
भवानी सुर नर मुनि जन मानी
सकल बुध ज्ञानी भवानी दयानी भवानी दयानी भवानी दयानी भवानी। তেমনি করে মাতিয়ে দেমা যেমন মেতে ছিলেন রাইমাগো, যেমন মেতে ছিলেন রাই, মাতিয়ে দে আনন্দময়ী, একেবারে মেতে যায় মাতিয়ে দে আনন্দময়ী, একেবারে মেতে যায় মাতিয়ে দে আনন্দময়ী। তেমনি করে মাতিয়ে দে মা, 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 যেমন মেতে ছিলেন রাই, মাতিয়ে দে আনন্দময়ী, একেবারে মেতে যায় মাতিয়ে দে আনন্দময়ী। তেমনি করে মাতিয়ে দে মা, 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 যেমন মেতে ছিলেন রায়, যেমন মেতে ছিলেন রায়, মাতিয়ে দে আনন্দময়ী, যেমন মেতে ছিলেন রায়, মাতিয়ে দে আনন্দময়ী। দেশে দেশে গ্রামে গ্রামে তব নাম সুদাপানে। দেশে দেশে গ্রামে গ্রামে তব নাম সুদাপানে। মাতুক যত নর নারী, মাতুক যত নর নারী, মাতুক যত নর নারী, মাতুক যত নর নারী, মাতুক যত নর নারী। দেখে শুনে প্রাণ জোড়ায়, দেখে শুনে প্রাণ জোড়ায়, মাতিয়ে দে আনন্দময়ী। একেবারে মেতে যায়, মাতিয়ে দে আনন্দময়ী। তেমনি করে মাতিয়ে দে মা, 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 তেমনি করে মাতিয়ে দে মা। যেমন মেতে ছিলেন রায়, যেমন মেতে ছিলেন রায়, মাতিয়ে দে আনন্দময়ী। একেবারে মেতে যায়, মাতিয়ে দে আনন্দময়ী। নাম সুধার পান করিলে ভব খোদা যায় মাদুরে। নাম সুধার পান করিলে ভব খোদা যায় মাদুরে। হয় যে মহাভাবের উদয় মা, হয় যে মহাভাবের উদয় মা, হয় যে মহাভাবের উদয় মা, হয় যে মহাভাবের উদয়, হয় যে মহাভাবের উদয়। সে সুধা পান করতে চায়, সে সুধা পান করিতে চায়, মাতিয়ে দে আনন্দময়ী। একেবারে মেতে যায়, মাতিয়ে দে আনন্দময়ী। তেমনি করে মাতিয়ে দে মা, তেমনি করে মাতিয়ে দে মা, তেমনি করে মাতিয়ে দে মা গো, তেমনি করে মাতিয়ে দে মা, তেমনি করে মাতিয়ে দে মা। যেমন মেতে ছিলেন রায়, যেমন মেতে ছিলেন রায়, মাতিয়ে দে আনন্দময়ী। যেমন মেতে ছিলেন রায়, মাতিয়ে দে আনন্দময়ী, মাতিয়ে দে আনন্দময়ী, মাতিয়ে দে আনন্দময়ী মা।
Page 200. Bhajanamala 1, page 200. जय जय Ramakrishna भुवन मंगला जय जय Ramakrishna भुवन मंगला जय जय Ramakrishna भुवन मंगला जय जय श्याम सुत अति निरमाला जय माता श्याम सुत अति निरमाला जय माता श्याम सुत अति निरमाला जय माता श्याम सुत अति निरमाला जय जय Ramakrishna भुवन मंगला जय विवेकानंद परम दयाला जय विवेकानंद परम दयाला प्रभुर मानस सुत जय श्री राखाला प्रभुर मानस सुत जय श्री राखाला जय जय Ramakrishna भुवन मंगला जय प्रेमानंद प्रेम माया कलेवारा जय प्रेमानंद प्रेम माया कलेवारा जय शिवानंद जय लीला सहचार जय शिवानंद जय लीला सहचार योगी योगानंद जय नित्यानिरंजना योगी योगानंद जय नित्यानिरंजना जय शशि गुरुपदे गत तनु माना जय शशि गुरुपदे गत तनु माना जय जय Ramakrishna भुवन मंगला आनंद सेवा
योगी वर अद्भुत आनंद
अभेद आनंद जय गत मोह बंध अभेद आनंद जय
गत
योगरता त्यागव्रता तुरिया आख्याता
योगरत त्याग व्रत तुरिया आख्यात
शरत सुधीर शांत जैन गणनाथ जय जय रामकृष्ण भुवन मंगल जीवे शिव सेवा व्रत गंगाधर धीरा
शिवा सेवा व्रत गंगाधर धीरा
जय श्री विज्ञानानंद प्रशांत गंभीर जय श्री विज्ञानानंद प्रशांत गंभीर प्रवीणा गोपाल मातृ सेवा परायण
प्रवीणा
गोपाल मातृ सेवा परायण शारद शारद पदे गत प्राणमाना शारद शारद पदे प्राणमाना जय जय रामकृष्ण
भुवन मंगल
बालक चरित्र जय सुबोध साराणा बालक
चरित्र जय सुबोध शरण
बालक चरित्र जय सुबोध साराणा बालक
चरित्र जय सुबोध शरण
नागवर त्यागवीर विवेक संबल नागवर
त्यागवीर विवेक
संबल कथामृता वरिषण गौरा जलधारा
अमृत वरिषण गौर जलधार
गिरीश भैरव जय विश्वास कर गिरीश भैरव जय विश्वास कर जय जय रामकृष्ण भुवन मंगल जय जय Ramakrishna dasa dasa jaya sabakara. 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 Ramakrishna lila sthana. Ramakrishna lila sthana jaya sarabara. Ramakrishna lila sthana jaya barabara. Ramakrishna nama jaya shravana mangala. 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 Bhakta vanchita jaya charana kamala. Bhakta vanchita jaya charana kamala. Jaya jaya Ramakrishna bhuvana mangala. Jaya mata shyama sota ati nirmala. Jaya jaya Ramakrishna bhuvana mangala. Jaya jaya Ramakrishna bhuvana mangala. Jaya jaya Ramakrishna bhuvana mangala. Ramakrishna Sharanam, Ramakrishna Sharanam, Ramakrishna Sharanam, Sharanam. Jai Jai Ramakrishna Sharanam, Ramakrishna Sharanam, Ramakrishna Sharanam, Sharanam. Jai Jai Ramakrishna Sharanam, Ramakrishna Sharanam, Ramakrishna Sharanam, Sharanye. Jai Jai Ramakrishna Ramakrishna Sharanam, Sharanam. Kripa hi kevalam, kripa hi kevalam, kripa hi kevalam, Sharanye. Prabhu kripa hi kevalam, kripa hi kevalam, kripa hi kevalam, Sharanye. Prabhu kripa hi kevalam, kripa hi kevalam, कृपा हि केवलं शरण्ये. कृपा हि केवलं, कृपा हि केवलं, कृपा हि केवलं शरण्ये. जय जय रामकृष्ण शरणं, रामकृष्ण शरणं, रामकृष्ण शरणं शरण्ये. जय जय रामकृष्ण शरणं, रामकृष्ण शरणं, रामकृष्ण शरणागतोऽहं, शरणागतोऽहं, शरणागतोऽहं शरण्ये. प्रभु शरणागतोऽहं, शरणागतोऽहं, शरणागतोऽहं शरण्ये. प्रभु शरणागतोऽहं, शरणागतोऽहं, शरणागतोऽहं शरण्ये. शरणागतोऽहं, शरणागतोऽहं, शरणागतोऽहं शरण्ये. जय जय रामकृष्ण शरणं, रामकृष्ण शरणं, श्री गुरवे नमो नमः
नमो श्री गुरवे नमो गुरवे नमो गुरवे नमो नमः
नमो श्री गुरवे नमो श्री गुरवे नमो श्री गुरवे नमो नमः
नमो श्री गुरवे नमो श्री गुरवे नमो श्री गुरवे नमो नमः
जय जय रामकृष्ण शरणं रामकृष्ण शरणं रामकृष्ण शरणं शरण्ये जय जय
रामकृष्ण शरणं रामकृष्ण शरणं रामकृष्ण शरणं
जय जय रामकृष्ण शरणं रामकृष्ण शरणं रामकृष्ण शरणं शरण्ये जय जय
रामकृष्ण शरणं रामकृष्ण शरणं
रामकृष्ण रामकृष्ण जय जय रामकृष्ण
रामकृष्ण रामकृष्ण जय जय
रामकृष्ण रामकृष्ण जय जय रामकृष्ण
रामकृष्ण रामकृष्ण जय जय
रामकृष्ण रामकृष्ण जय जय रामकृष्ण
रामकृष्ण रामकृष्ण जय जय
रामकृष्ण रामकृष्ण जय जय रामकृष्ण
रामकृष्ण रामकृष्ण जय जय
रामकृष्ण रामकृष्ण जय जय रामकृष्ण
रामकृष्ण रामकृष्ण जय जय
रामकृष्ण रामकृष्ण जय जय रामकृष्ण
रामकृष्ण रामकृष्ण जय जय
जय जय रामकृष्ण
जय जय
रामकृष्ण रामकृष्ण जय जय रामकृष्ण
रामकृष्ण रामकृष्ण जय जय
रामकृष्ण रामकृष्ण जय जय रामकृष्ण
रामकृष्ण रामकृष्ण जय जय
रामकृष्ण रामकृष्ण जय जय रामकृष्ण
रामकृष्ण रामकृष्ण जय जय
रामकृष्ण शरणं रामकृष्ण शरणं रामकृष्ण शरणं शरण जय जय
रामकृष्ण
जय जय रामकृष्ण शरणं रामकृष्ण शरणं रामकृष्ण शरणं शरण्ये जय जय
रामकृष्ण शरणं रामकृष्ण
शरणं रामकृष्ण शरणं शरण्ये जय जय रामकृष्ण शरणं शरण्ये जय जय
रामकृष्ण शरणं
शरण्ये जय जय रामकृष्ण शरणं शरण्ये जय जय रामकृष्ण शरणं शरण्ये
ఫ్యూ అనౌన్స్మెంట్స్. వచ్చే మంగళవారం నవంబర్ 4వ తేదీ భగవాన్ శ్రీరామకృష్ణుల ప్రత్యక్ష సన్యాస శిష్యులు స్వామి విజ్ఞానానంద మహారాజ్ జయంతి సందర్భంగా ఆ రోజు సాయంత్రం ఆరాత్రికం అనంతరం స్వామి విజ్ఞానానంద మహారాజ్ జీవితం సందేశంపై ప్రత్యేక ప్రసంగం నిర్వహించబడుతుంది. నవంబర్ 16వ తేదీ ఆదివారం మఠంలో అంతర్యోగ కార్యక్రమం నిర్వహించబడుతుంది. ఈ కార్యక్రమ ఇతివృత్తం మానసిక బంధనాల నుండి విడిపడటం ఎలా. భక్తులు ప్రసాదం కౌంటర్ వద్ద ఈ కార్యక్రమానికి రిజిస్టర్ చేసుకుని పాల్గొనవలసిందిగా విజ్ఞప్తి. ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ మరియు తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రాల్లోని అన్ని రామకృష్ణ వివేకానంద భావ ప్రచార పరిషత్తుల సంయుక్త వార్షిక భక్త సమ్మేళనం నవంబర్ 28, 29, 30 శుక్ర శని ఆదివారాల్లో అనంతపురం పట్టణంలో వైభవంగా నిర్వహించబడుతుంది. ఈ కార్యక్రమంలో భాగంగా నవంబర్ 29వ తేదీ శనివారం నూతనంగా నిర్మించిన శ్రీ రామకృష్ణుల విశ్వజనీన దేవాలయ ప్రారంభోత్సవం రామకృష్ణ మఠం రామకృష్ణ మిషన్ ఉపాధ్యక్షులు పరమ పూజ్య స్వామి విమలాత్మానంద మహారాజ్ వారిచే ప్రారంభించబడుతుంది. ఈ కార్యక్రమాల పూర్తి వివరాలు దేవాలయం ముందున్న ఫ్లెక్స్ నోటీస్ బోర్డుపై ఉన్నాయి. రిజిస్ట్రేషన్ మరియు రైల్వే రిజర్వేషన్ కోసం భక్తులు ప్రసాదం కౌంటర్ వద్ద సంప్రదించవలసిందిగా విజ్ఞప్తి. భక్తులందరూ ఈ కార్యక్రమాలన్నింటిలో ఎక్కువ సంఖ్యలో పాల్గొని మూర్తి కృపకు పాత్ర కావాల్సిందిగా విజ్ఞప్తి. Coming Tuesday, 4th November, Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna's direct monastic disciple, Swami Vijnanananda Maharaj Jayanti. Special discourse on the life and teachings of Swami Vijnanananda Maharaj will be conducted after Aratrikam. 16th November, Sunday, spiritual retreat program will be conducted in the Mach. Theme of this program is how to dehypnotize yourself. Devotees can register for this program at Prasadam counter, participate in large numbers and obtain the grace of Holy Trio. Devotees can offer pranams to Sri Adhyaksh Maharaj after Jaykaram to Holy Trio. After that, all the devotees are requested to partake of prasadam.
जय भगवान श्री रामकृष्ण देव की
जय.
जय श्री शारदा माई की
जय.
जय स्वामी विवेकानंद महाराज जी की
जय.
जय स्वामी सुबोधानंद महाराज जी की
जय.